sunlight, of course, is the best disinfectant. And we've maintained from the very beginning that the American people just deserve the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as it relates to the Epstein files.
Another email shows Democrat fundraisers invited Epstein to an event or to meet privately with Hakeem Jeffries as part of their 2013 effort to win a majority. So Hakeem Jeffries' campaign solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein. That's what we found in the last document batch.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Oh, hell. Dollar Store Obama bastard. I told y'all. I wish they listened to Rick. I told y'all. Did I tell y'all last night when he responded, he was up there smirking? They need to, I told you, they should have walked this bastard out a long time ago. He got all that Diddy all on his forehead. I get tired of hearing him. I get tired of seeing him. He get up there, repeat the same thing, the same script, live on television. You know, a disgrace, man. Trump and MAGA Republicans. Trump and MAGA Republicans. This bastard ought to resign right now. And they look, everybody calling him up. He done broke the internet. This is trending worldwide right now. And you know what? I'm gonna just come on here and have a good time. Cause I told y'all, it's the hell with these politicians. This is why people have had enough, man. Especially when it comes to these lying, scamming bastard dogs. These lying Democrats, especially. You know. But all of a sudden, everything is Trump, Trump, Trump. Let's flip it. Let's turn it around. Let's make it about Trump. Trump's the big bad orange man. Threat to democracy, dictator, unpresidential, Hitler. We're all garbage. You know, we're the problem. MAGA conservatives. What a disgrace. Told y'all, sit back. Let everything come out. Let everything play out. Let this go viral. Let this happen. Let this take place. Chess moves. You know, let them scream to the top of their lungs. Let them make claims. They still yet can't back up. You know, we just seen what happened with the Epstein and them texting him and the congressional hearing, and then people they want to take down Trump. It's all let it all come out. You know, I told y'all, sit back and let everything come out. But you just can't make this up, man. And I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I get sick of looking at him. I get sick of hearing him. He come up and repeat the same thing over and over and over. You know, on MSNBC, on ABC, on CNN, the same thing over and over and over. All that Diddy all on his forehead. Dollar Store Obama. And God dog it, we got to stop disrespecting our dollar store. All the reason I came on here and said it to begin the show is because that's what they call him. Dollar Store Obama. But I think we need to stop calling him that. Y'all need to appreciate that dollar store, because I'm telling you, I appreciate it. That dollar store is, we are best friends. You know, that dollar store 5 minutes from the house. I'm telling you, I live out here in the country. That's where I bought my house at. That's where I closed on my house, out here in the country. And this dollar store is over here, over here. As soon as I come out the neighborhood, it's a dollar store right there. 5 minutes. I can walk to it. If I really, really wanted to. You know, I get some great exercise doing it, but it's right there. We got to appreciate that god doggone dollar store. You know, y'all, we take stuff for granted, man. I'm telling you. You know, and here they should change the name to a few dollars, because ain't nothing a dollar no more. Dollar General at 99-cent store. It used to be 99-cent store, Family Dollar. You know, ain't nothing a dollar no more. Unbelievable. But anyways. Look at this. Wait, so Hakeem Jeffries invited Epstein to a dinner to solicit money from him in 2013 after Epstein was convicted for creating a child for prostitution? Oh, man. Well, look at that. Why don't you look at this? You know, you just can't make this up. Why don't you look at this? Wait a second. Hakeem Jeffries, consultant firm, emailed Jeffrey Epstein in 2013, invited him to a fundraiser with Jeffries and Barack Obama. They always accuse Trump what they are guilty of. You just can't make this up, man. Holy crap. House Oversight Chair just exposed Hakeem Jeffries on the House floor for soliciting a meeting and donations for Jeffrey Epstein, even after Epstein was a convicted predator. This Epstein thing going to backfire massively on Democrats. Democrats fundraisers invited Epstein to an event to meet privately with Hakeem Jeffries as a part of their 2013 effort to win a majority. The text of their email solicitation to Epstein has been released. Oh boy,
colleagues' coordination with Epstein. Another email shows Democrat fundraisers invited Epstein to an event or to meet privately with Hakeem Jeffries as part of their 2013 effort to win a majority. So Hakeem Jeffries' campaign.
And Trump, what did Trump just say this morning? What did Trump just say in the Oval Office earlier? You know, and I know y'all say what you want, you know, but Trump just told y'all a lot of big things are going to come out about Democrats when it comes to Epstein. Trump told y'all. And then we got to see Trump get pissed off, call out a reporter. He damn near kicked that lady out. He'd have called Epstein a pervert in front of everybody in the Oval Office. So, hey, man, I told y'all, let everything play out. Let everything play out. I told you, just let everything play out.
Paying solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein. That's what we found in the last document batch. The files underscore why former President Trump must appear for his deposition. We've subpoenaed him. To date, the Democrats have done nothing to help us secure his appearance. I support full transparency. The Oversight Committee will continue to work to get the truth to the American people and to get justice for the victims. That's our goal of this investigation. With that, I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, we reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from...
I tell you, boy, you just can't make this up. This has proof. Congressman Hakeem Jeffries solicited money from the pedo Jeffrey Epstein in 2013. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, but it's just the same clown that goes around, you know, screaming to the top of his lungs, Trump and MAGA Republicans, and they're not fighting for the American people. They're destroying the country, democracy. We Democrats are fighting for the American people. And the American people deserve the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about the Epstein files as well. This clown. I tell you, I tell you. When that brother come up and speak, you know, and this is how he spoke on that whole, you know, Stacey Plastic, this whole situation. Look at him.
Opposition. This resolution, this effort to censure Delegate Plaskett, to rip away her membership on the Intel Committee, is nothing more than a political stunt by a desperate, failed candidate for governor, trying to pander to the people back in South Carolina. Nothing more than that. You want to make the statement about who's brought disgrace to the House? The actions of this House Republican majority have brought disgrace to the House of Representatives.
He can't even talk. Get this clown off this microphone.
From day one of this presidency. The reality is, if you want to talk about fealty to the Constitution and things of that nature,
don't even know how to spell Constitution.
The House is a separate and co-equal branch of government. You don't seem to understand that. You functioned from the very beginning of your so-called majority, Mr. Speaker, not as a check and balance on an out-of-control administration, but as a reckless rubber stamp for Donald Trump's extreme agenda, and you are failing the American people. You failed to keep your core promise. It's
only like two of them, two deranged, ridiculous politicians clapping. I tell you, what a disgrace, man. What an absolute disgrace.
Say, let's coordinate working on this smash effort.
Received and acknowledged.
But look, everybody posting this right now. You just can't make this up, you know. So this is hilarious. On top of accusing the GOP of being racist, Hakeem Jeffries is threatening members who vote for this. Just can't make this up. They asked Rokana if Hakeem Jeffries should return money after reports he solicited donations from Jeffrey Epstein back in 2013. And did this come up with with Schumer as well? Did Schumer have? Wasn't there a connection with Chuck Schumer? I tell you, these people are. I'm telling y'all, man. Let everything play out. The same ones that scream to the top of their lungs is guilty of something too, and got dirt in their drawers too. Draws dirty as hell. I'm telling you, let it all play out. You know, a disgrace. You know, but it'll all come out. The truth will prevail. The truth will set you free. Truth will make you free. Yes, indeed. But let me know what y'all think. Weigh in with your thoughts. Again, we played this last night, you know, because this went viral last night, you know. That's how we already knew, you know.
Why should Americans trust you and House Democrats on the Jeffrey Epstein files when one of your own, Congresswoman Plaskett, was found to be texting with Jeffrey Epstein during a hearing, getting information from him, using that in her questioning during a congressional hearing, and at one point he tells her, "Good job."
This is a bipartisan effort to make sure that...
Look, he's smiling. I told you, this scum, this bastard lying back. I'm telling you, walk him out in handcuffs. They ought to take his suit off and walk him out. Him and many others. They ought to do a sweep down there. It ought to be a sweep at the U.S. Capitol. It ought to be a sweep.
Consistent with what the survivors have requested, that there's full and complete transparency, and every single predator who may be in those Justice Department files doesn't escape accountability. Thanks.
Wow. Well, weigh in with your thoughts, man. You know, I'm not surprised that he's breaking the internet right now for the wrong reasons. And this whole, you know, bombshell. Again, it's expected. You know, these politicians, I told you, the hell with these politicians, man. They all, you know, they all got some dirt. We're looking at people's stock portfolios. We're looking at all. It's just a disgrace, man. It ought to be a sweep down there. I'm serious. Well, y'all weigh in with your thoughts. I love y'all. God bless you all and your family. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, you guys.